the Sennheiser HD800S, HiFiMan Arya, Beyerdynamic DT 990 PRO, HIFIMAN Sundara, and Sennheiser HD660S2 are the most popular open-back headphones of 2025, but which is the absolute best? We are going to compare them to each other and score them in various categories, with some categories holding more weight than others. In the end, we'll decide which is the best one based on the final score, and we will declare the absolute winner. Let's dive in. First, we are going to compare them on the sound quality category, which has a multiplier of 3. The Sennheiser HD800S delivers one of the most accurate mid-range presentations with remarkably precise tuning and organic voicing, while its soundstage capabilities are enhanced by possibly the best imaging I've experienced, making it a true soundstage king. However, despite the improvements over its predecessor, it still exhibits some treble peaks that might be fatiguing for some listeners, earning it 9 out of 10. The HiFiMan Arya Organic showcases exceptional staging capabilities that create an intimate yet airy experience, with impressive detail retrieval and well-textured highs that make long listening sessions enjoyable. While its mid-range prioritizes neutrality over warmth, which might not appeal to everyone, I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10. The Beyerdynamic DT 990 Pro impresses with its plump, detailed bass and natural mids presentation, offering one of the widest sound stages I've encountered, making it exceptional for gaming and movies. Though its elevated treble can become fatiguing during longer sessions, its outstanding detail retrieval and resolution at this price point deserve 8 out of 10. The HIFIMAN Sundara transforms dramatically with proper amplification, delivering expansive sound with excellent channel separation, while its EQ response brings sub-bass to life like nobody's business. Despite requiring significant power to reach its full potential, its fast and snappy character combined with superb bass performance, when properly driven, earns it 8.7 out of 10. The Sennheiser HD660S2 presents a warm sound profile with exceptionally neutral mids and impressive bass presence, though I noticed its low treble dip slightly impacts clarity, while the mid-treble peak can make certain sounds appear more aggressive. Taking everything into account, including its fantastic imaging performance and pure audio reproduction, it scores 8.3 out of 10. Looking at the raw sound quality scores, the HD800S takes the crown with 9 points, thanks to its unmatched resolution and that incredible soundstage that just makes everything else feel confined in comparison. Next, we are going to compare them on the comfort and fit category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The HD800S is hands down the most comfortable headphone I've ever tested, with its extremely light 330-gram weight and microfiber pads creating an almost weightless feel on your head. However, the cups aren't particularly deep, so if your ears stick out, they might touch the drivers. Still, I'm giving these an 8 out of 10. The Arya feels surprisingly light on the head, thanks to its suspension headband design, and the large cups provide excellent comfort for long listening sessions. While the clamp force is just right, the headphones are quite bulky and can trap some heat over time, earning them a 7 out of 10. The DT 990 PRO really impressed me with their velour ear pads that feel incredibly soft, and at just 250 grams without the cable, they're remarkably lightweight. The only downside is that heavy coiled cable that tends to snag on clothing, but these still deserve a solid 9 out of 10. The Sundara's comfort is superb with just the right amount of clamp force, not tight enough to hurt, but secure enough to stay in place. And those hybrid velour pleather pads feel amazing against the skin. Despite lacking swivel adjustment, these are still incredibly comfortable for long sessions, earning an 8.5 out of 10. The HD660S2 features that classic Sennheiser lateral pressure design with virtually no vertical force, and at just 260 grams, they're incredibly light on the head. The velour pads do take some time to break in, but once they do, they provide excellent comfort, making these worthy of a 9.5 out of 10. The HD660S2 takes the crown in comfort with 9.5 points thanks to its perfect balance of lightweight design and pressure distribution, plus those incredibly comfortable velour pads that just get better over time. Next, we are going to compare them on the open back design category, which has a multiplier of 2. The HD800S delivers an incredibly wide and naturally spacious soundstage that truly makes you feel like you're in a concert hall, with remarkable instrument separation and positioning that lets you pinpoint every sound in three-dimensional space. While the openness contributes to its legendary status, I found that it lets in quite a bit of external noise, which can be distracting in louder environments. 9 out of 10. The Arya provides an excellent sense of spaciousness and depth that rivals the HD800S, creating an immersive listening experience with precise instrument placement and layering that helps separate complex musical passages. However, I noticed that despite its impressive technical performance, it doesn't quite match the holographic imaging capabilities of the HD800S. 8 out of 10. The DT 990 PRO offers a surprisingly wide soundstage for its price point, with great instrument separation and precise imaging that makes it easy to distinguish different elements in the mix. The open design works well for studio monitoring, though I found that sound leakage can be an issue when recording with microphones nearby, 7 out of 10. The Sundara transforms beautifully with excellent spatial effects and channel separation, creating an expansive soundstage that feels much more premium than its price would suggest. When I compared it directly to my AKG K371, the difference in openness and expansiveness was immediately noticeable and quite dramatic. 8.5 out of 10. The HD660S2 delivers decent soundstage width that's noticeably better than its predecessors, though I found it doesn't sound quite as open as some competitors in this lineup. While the imaging is precise with accurate instrument placement, the overall staging feels somewhat average compared to other open backs in this category, 7.5 out of 10. The HD800S takes the crown in open back design with 9 out of 10 points, thanks to its unmatched ability to create a truly holographic listening experience with pinpoint imaging accuracy. Next, we are going to compare them on the build quality and durability category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The HD800S is primarily constructed of high-grade plastic blend with a reinforced metal frame that feels incredibly premium, though I've noticed the ear cup hinges can occasionally become loose at the pin joints. While the build feels refined with no loose or creaking parts, I do have some concerns about the metal mesh on the ear cups being potentially vulnerable to damage. Overall, 8 out of 10. The Arya's build quality impressed me with its solid construction, though the ear cups are made of plastic with a veneer finish, which doesn't quite match the premium feel of the HD800S. Despite the plastic construction, I found it to be remarkably durable during my testing period, with no concerning build issues, giving it 7 out of 10. The DT990 PRO might not win any beauty contests, but I found its utilitarian design to be incredibly robust and reliable for daily studio use. While the build isn't as premium as the higher-end models we're looking at today, the construction quality is excellent for its price point, making it deserving of 8.5 out of 10. The Sundara shows significant improvements over previous HiFiMan models, with more metal in its construction, though I noticed the headband adjustment mechanism leaves wear marks over time. The build quality feels substantial with its metal components, but the headband quality could use some improvement, earning it 7.5 out of 10. The HD660S2 uses a time-tested design with easily available replacement parts, and during my testing, the stainless steel mesh and vented magnetic system showed superior material longevity compared to older foam designs. The construction feels incredibly solid and well-engineered, though not quite reaching the premium feel of its bigger brother, the HD800S, scoring 9 out of 10. The HD660S2 takes the crown in build quality with 9 points because it combines practical durability with premium materials while offering easily replaceable parts for long-term reliability. Finally, we are going to compare them on the price-to-performance ratio category, which has a multiplier of 2. The HD800S delivers exceptional imaging and detail retrieval with a remarkably precise mid-range tuning, but its high price point and somewhat harsh treble make it difficult to justify the premium over newer competitors, 7 out of 10. The Arya offers outstanding resolution and technical performance with a tonally accurate, easygoing tuning that rivals much more expensive headphones, though it does make some compromises in dynamics, 8 out of 10. The DT990 PRO impresses with its analytical yet enjoyable sound signature and excellent instrument separation at a fraction of the cost of premium headphones, though the non-detachable cable and boosted treble might be deal breakers for some, 8.5 out of 10. The Sundara brings competent implementation and near-perfect frequency response that rivals much more expensive competitors, while maintaining a flat impedance that makes it easy to drive with most amplifiers, 9 out of 10. The HD660S2 delivers impeccable studio monitor performance with excellent bass response and uncolored mid-range that surpasses its predecessors. But the price feels a bit steep for what is essentially an incremental upgrade, 8.7 out of 10. The Sundara takes the crown in this category with 9 points, proving that exceptional audio quality doesn't always require breaking the bank, with its technical performance rivaling headphones costing several times more. The results of our comparison show each product shines in its own way, but the HiFiMan Sundara stands out with its score of 85.1. After spending considerable time using these headphones, the Sundara consistently impressed me with its superb sound quality, backed by a swift and engaging listening experience that truly belies its price point. Its advantages in both clarity and comfort make long listening sessions a delight. Moreover, the Sundara's open back design creates an expansive soundstage, making everything from music to movies come alive. Its exceptional price-to-performance ratio ensures that you're getting a premium experience without the exorbitant price tag, cementing its place as the top choice in our lineup. As for the other contenders, each has its own merits that shouldn't be overlooked. The Sennheiser HD660S2 came in an extremely close second, with a score of 85.05, delivering a balanced audio profile, along with remarkable build quality. Its exceptional comfort also makes it a strong candidate for those who value ergonomics. The Beyerdynamic DT 990 PRO, scoring 81.25, offered an exhilarating soundstage coupled with an affordable price, making it a fantastic choice for those who appreciate vivid detail in their audio experience. The HiFiMan Arya and the Sennheiser HD800S, while slightly behind, still hold their ground with unique sound signatures and premium builds, catering to specific audiophile preferences. Overall, each headphone has its own strengths, ensuring that everyone can find a perfect match for their needs.